days ago, President Uhuru Kenyatta unveiled what is being termed as double-edged measures that are geared towards giving the economy, businesses and consumers varied percentages of tax reliefs to try and cushion the economy as far as COVID-19 is concerned. The country is still grappling with effects of the coronavirus that is sweeping across the globe and hitting economies across the globe really hard. In his economic stimulus package, the president ordered the National Treasury to give 100% of tax relief to employees earning salaries of up to 24,000 shillings. He also asked KRA to lower the maximum income tax rate to 25% from the current 30%. The president also asked Kenya Revenue Authority to cut VAT, that is value added tax rate, from 16% that is to 14%. He also asked the SMEs to be allowed to pay a patriotism tax of 1% instead of 3% that was set in January. President Kenyatta also asked that the local companies allowed to reduce their tax payment to KRA from 30% to 25%. He also asked and ordered the National Treasury to expedite all pending bills to suppliers in 3 weeks and also speed up the company tax refunds. Number 7, President Uhuru Kenyatta announced that state officials, that is him at the top as the president and his deputy, will take a pay cut. Him as the president and the deputy president will take a pay cut of 80%, and as well as other government officials that we are going to put into perspective. Hello and welcome to this special edition of Kazi na Mali, where we try to put into perspective the raft of measures that the government is coming up with to try and cushion the economy during these hard times of COVID-19. Joining us in studio to put this into perspective is Anne Maura Martin, a financial consultant with Ariana Management Service. Welcome, Anne.
Thank you so much.
How have you been since last week?
I have been well. I thank God.
Safe?
He has kept me safe. I'm taking precautionary measures to be safe as well. Yes.
That is great. We have to do this so that we try and defeat COVID-19.
Sure.
Now, let's look deep into this. Among all this raft of measures and the tax relief that the president announced last Wednesday, what really stands out for you?
I must appreciate, Vincent, that the government has come in and the president announcing or cautioning the economy to prevent it from a collapse is quite something for us and for the Kenyan economy. So I am happy to say that we appreciate, the citizens will appreciate that this has come a long way to help them and to help liquidity in the country. So there are good measures that are going to help the citizens in one way or the other, and the SMEs and everyone at large. And in this season of COVID-19, we need to appreciate such things that have been put in place. Yes.
Let's look at the first one, the first relief that the president announced. This is that there is 100% waiver of taxes to employees earning up to 24,000.
Yes.
What is this put into perspective as far as taxing is concerned?
Vincent, this is going to help. If we look at people earning 24,000 and below, these are low-income earners who are not able to save much because they don't earn much. And giving them a tax relief of 100% is going to help them. We are looking at them having an extra income or saving up to about 1,000 to 1,400 in the tax relief. And this money is going to help them because they were paying it as tax, but now this is money they can use to buy something and they can be able to cater for their other expenditures. So this relief is going to help them and encourage them because they don't earn much. These are people who have no buffer, who have not saved much to be able to fight the cost that comes with us staying at home, not earning much, and it's going to help them much. yeah, in this
So
time.
it is going to help because you've said they're going to have a disposable income of between 1,000 shillings to 1,400 shillings.
Yes.
So that will encourage them also to spend, so that we have that you say liquidation in the economy, so that money will be circulating in the
Yes.
economy.
Yes.
Let's look at the next one.
Okay.
Now, those earning up to 24,000 have 100% tax relief.
Yes.
Those earning between 25,000 to 50,000 have been kind of relieved in that now their tax, the income tax, will lower from 30% to 25%.
Yes.
Let's put this into perspective too.
Yes, we also look at people who are in that bracket, not earning still much, so they're also not able to save much. But a relief of 5% is quite something, because we are looking at somebody earning about 50,000, saving about 5,000 or thereabout. Someone who is earning 100,000, saving about 7,000 and some 700 shillings. We are looking at someone who is earning 150,000, saving about or getting about 9,000, which also helps because that money, we have people who are paying house rent to the tune of 10,000, and therefore when you get a little more, and this is coming from the government, and it helps you buy something extra, or helps you even pay a loan or something that can help you and your family, it comes in handy. And we go back to the issue of there's more money. The government is trying to release more money to the citizens so that they are able to support their lives, because it's a lifestyle that is that has a high standard of living. But when they are relieved of this tax, it helps them and it encourages them so much, and they feel also taken care of by the government. So it's a good gesture, it's a good thing.
I am sorry to digress. You've mentioned about paying rent and all that.
Yes.
People are asking, yes, the president did quite something. But again, look, people are expecting to hear something about the rental income, the rental tax, because, for the landlord to allow the tenant to maybe extend the payment period or suspend for that matter, it also means that the rental tax must be dealt with here. And the president did not mention that, in his tax reliefs.
Okay.
Do you think this is going really to impact us much as far as staying at home is concerned?
Yes, it's going to impact because, Vincent, we have had people crying about rent. I think rent is what pinches people so much, because now you're going to pay rent and you have no income. We have experienced pay cuts in different work sectors. We have experienced job losses, and it's predicted it may happen more and more. And therefore, rental tax is quite something, but it's debatable because the owners of these houses also have loans.
Yeah.
They have also been remembered in another way of the rates have been reduced. We also look at the extended periods of paying the loans, for such people who have loans. But we look at the rental tax as something that is still debatable, and many people are asking if this can also be included in the reliefs, so that we are able to ease the burden for both the people who are paying the rent and even the landlords
themselves.
Yes,
that is right. Now, putting into perspective again is that a person who is earning up to 100,000 will have a disposable income of 7,229 or thereabout. That is good money for a person to just have an extra amount to spend, if at all there is going to be more stringent measures that are going to be taken as far as COVID-19 spread is concerned. And again, you look at those people earning above 150 shillings are going to get something of about in a tune of 9,717 shillings. And for those earning 500,000, they're going to get a disposable income of 27,229 shillings. It's not bad money,
yes,
as far as disposable income is concerned, if at all we're going to go into a total lockdown.
Yes, it is not bad money. it goes a long way to help. We are looking at a time where the reserve fund has just been launched, and therefore there is no much money as yet, even as we expect more into the reserve so that the fund can help many other people. But as for now, that money, that disposable income is very important for these people. Saving 9,000 that you can use to do something extra is very important and comes in handy.
Yeah, let's talk about shortly before we go to a break. Let's talk about the VAT from 16% to 14%.
Okay, this is actually the issue.
What goods are actually going to be affected with this?
The basic goods are going to be affected. Okay, good thing food is at zero, has no VAT.
It's rated.
Yes, but these other commodities like electricity, books, things that are going to help the citizen so much. And we look at many people dealing with vertible goods, and therefore this reduction of 2% is going to help them, is going to encourage them, because we're looking at prices, commodities getting to a lower price than before, and therefore people will be able to reach more, people will be able to buy more, people will be able to access more commodities, even because at the moment the demand is higher than supply.
Sure.
Because these are lockdown, these shutdown of companies and this kind of a thing.
So
we are looking at this area being one of the areas that will be affected in a positive way if people would take it positively, because VAT has been a challenge for many people.
Yeah.
So this reduction is going to help commodities. Many people will be able to access, and they will be able to buy them at a better price than before.
Sure thing. So we'd like to go to a short break, but when we come back, we're going to delve deep and talk about the SMEs and the 1% tax they're now going to pay as patriotism tax, and then we'll talk about the impact of the curfew right now, the dusk to dawn curfew on businesses, and also talk about the emergency response fund that the president ordered just yesterday the treasury to put aside to try and defeat COVID-19.
Yes.
Do not go away, We're coming back for more with more in the second half of this talk. Stay on Captain.